Joan's hair is as black as night. The firelight brings out red lights in it. It gleams in the light of the flames. I watch her thin, brown hands moving up and down as she combs her hair. Joan doesn't look strong enough to lift a tray of loaves off the griddle, let alone a big sack of flour or a hod of grain. But Joan is stronger than she looks. She is tough, and she works beside me all day in the mill. She's not as strong as I am, of course, but she can work just as hard, and for just as long, as I do. I wish Joan had a father to look after her. Aunt Edith is a good mother, I suppose. I think Aunt Edith likes Tom. Aunt Edith always invites Tom to sit down and eat with us before he goes back to the town. Aunt Edith won't tell Joan what to do. Joan has a stronger will than her mother. But I remember when Aunt Edith had a will of her own, and showed it, too. You never knew Edith when she was young. No doubt you think of her as just an old widow woman. That's what she looks like now. She doesn't work in the mill. She never did. She was never strong enough for that. But when I was a child, I feared the sound of her scolding, and the weight of her hand, too. I suppose she did her best to be kind to me. She didn't want me, but I was here before she came, and there was nothing she could do about that. She wouldn't have dared to ask my Uncle Garth to send me away. No, I was part of the mill, and even when she was a spoiled young bride, she had to accept me. Garth thought the world of Edith. She was the prettiest girl in this valley. Everyone thought it was a very good match. She had a temper, though. Those cold eyes that look at you now, I can remember when they would flash with rage. I knew when I had to keep out of her way. But then, I've always been good at keeping out of the way. But what was it you were asking me about? Gato. That was it. You asked why the tomcat at the mill has always been called Gato. Well, I'll tell you. It goes right back to when I was a little child. It goes back to the time that the Spanish Friar first came to our mill. Do you want me to tell you the whole story? Chapter 2. I was 8 years old when the Spanish Friar came to our mill. I didn't know what a friar was, so I asked my Aunt Edith what the strange word meant. A friar is a holy man, she said. A friar loves God and is kind to the poor. He has made a vow that he will always be poor himself. He will travel the world as a pilgrim and go to all the holy places he can get to. He will be kind to everyone he meets, rich or poor. He has given away all that he owns so that he can help others. I thought about what Aunt Edith said. I knew that I would much rather not be poor and not have to walk the dusty roads in all weathers. I didn't want to wear a brown robe and sandals all my life, to show that I didn't care about having my own things. I would rather stay at the mill and keep warm in winter, and stay indoors when it rained or snowed. I would rather have proper clothes to wear, and shoes on my feet. I would rather have a home, and not have to travel to strange countries in all seasons and weathers. But at the same time, I wanted more than anything else to be like the Spanish Friar. From the day that I first set eyes on him, he was my idea of what a man should be.